Hi, I'm Tim Rajeff, and it's a cold day here in Vancouver, Washington. I pushed some of the ice off the pond so I could stand here and talk to you a little bit about the newest lines from Airflo that are designed specifically for switch rods. One of the people that helped us with our two-handed line design is a friend named Tom Larimer. And Tom's a local guide, and his complaint was, geez, Tim, these switch rods are really becoming popular for steelhead fishing, but there aren't any lines that balance well with a switch rod. He would have to cut lines up and splice them together. So with his help, we've come up with a series of 7 lines specifically designed for a switch rod. These Skagit Switch heads come from a range from 360 grains at 18 feet up to 540 grains, and that head's 21 feet. So if it's a 5-weight through an 8-weight switch rod, we've got the line to cover you. As is the case with all Skagit heads, these lines are designed to fish specifically with sink tips. And these lines, even though they're short, they're not a toy. These things will handle 5, 10, even 15-foot sections of heavy sink tip. The front of these looped lines are color-coded, so it's an easy loop-to-loop connection to your sink tip, and boy, all you have to do is look at the color and you'll know what size you have. At the other end, the end that connects to your running line, Airflo uses a black loop, and that's common with all their two-handed heads. This way, in low-light conditions, you can kind of see where your fly line begins and the running line starts. For 7 and 8 weight, we recommend 30-pound test ridged floating running line. And if you're fishing one of the smaller Skagits, like the 5 and the 6 switch Skagits, then you can drop down to 20-pound test low stretch ridged running line. The thing that happens with these shorter lines is it's really easy to what we call pull your anchor. With a short head like this, I like to use sustained anchor cast like a snap T or snap T, and if I come around aggressively, boy, you can almost take your head off. I pulled the anchor. So what's kind of cool is, with a little bit of patience, and actually if you just chill a little bit, you can actually throw a better cast with a switch rod by coming around slowly. I didn't pull my anchor, so it's actually less work and if more effective to fish a slower sweep and a little bit more condensed. That means I can fish tied up against the bank with my new Skagit Switch head and still fish 5, 10, and 15-foot tips effectively. So grab one of these new Skagit Switch heads and keep your stick on the ice.